All right, here we go. Another PSA blind reveal. 15 cards on this one. All football. These were sent out on the $15.99 NFL special. This is the third of four submissions that I sent in. I already have the other one, just haven't opened it up. We'll do that probably tomorrow. You'll see that video. It's going to be all George Kittle. A little bit of this order is Niners. I would say about half of it. And then the others, probably some Topps Chrome stuff. There's a few potential 10s. I would say more than half of the order I have as 9 or 10s. So when the cards come, I'll let you know. And let's get going on this. Starting this off, 2011 Topps Chrome. It is the Atomic Parallel, I guess you could say, Crystal Atomic Refractor. And these are numbered out of 199. They're highly collectible. Brandon Marshall's a pretty decent name during the time period. He's up there with some ranks, I would say, during this decade. Solid 9 on this, and it hit. It's a good start. You always love to see that. I don't know what I maybe saw and thought on the 9. I thought maybe just I've seen something. But that's a whole lot better to have a 10 than a 9. Not a big player for me, so that's going straight to the eBay store. And we'll see if there's anything that comes out of this. Got this card at a local card show, 2009 Topps Chrome. 2009 to me and 2005, I want to say, are some of the ugliest set designs. When it came to Topps Chrome. So, am I saying that right? 2005? I'm trying to think of 2005. Anyways, it's an auto. I have an 8 or 9. I don't think this was, yeah, there were scratches and it was off center, so I might even get a 7. This sticker's a little rough. It's been pulled up, so we'll see what they thought. An 8. Respectable. So, I think I paid like $5. Hopefully didn't pay more than that for that card. I was getting kind of desperate. I remember at that card show a little bit. So Chad Ochocinco Johnson, Gold's Refractor on the 2008 here. These are numbered out of 199. Pretty nice looking set design on the 2008, 2007, 2006. Why can't I think of what 2005 looks like all of a sudden? It doesn't matter, as The Rock would say. Solid 9 on this. It hit. Here we go again. What in the world? I would say I'm 98% sure I pulled this out of an uncirculated case. And I just don't understand what is going on with all these cards that I'm pulling out of uncirculated cases. I had it a solid 9. Normally I look like what would warrant. Maybe there's like a, see that fold down there at there's like a line, but it's like I would have seen that. I would have thought. I mean, I miss things. We all miss things, but you see that? But even that, I don't think warrants a 6. Frustrating. Won't spend too much time on it. Nonetheless, moving on. Speaking of beautiful set designs, the 2004 Topps Chrome, and you've heard me say it plenty of times before, and the black refractor. Let me get that little better looking in it was really to the left, and it was kind of throwing. I mean, it is off center to the left. That right border is way thicker than that left, even when I go like that. So I have an 8 or 9, favoring the 9 on this card. It hit the 9, so it's good. Don't know if I have this card. Don't know what I'll do with it. I am definitely trying to get a Steve Smith collection going. I guess I don't think we're expecting any more 8s, so yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I was going to say, I guess we'll leave it an 8 pile, but I think the rest are all 9s or 10s, or I have one solid 9. This I have as a 9 or 10. It's just his paper base rookie, nothing special. There is 2 variations with his paper. There's like a collector's choice or something, or a collection. I don't know. There's like a little crown or some type of design on the card. So there's 2 variations with this. This is just the blank, no variation, I suppose. And like I said, 9 or 10, it hits 9. Well, these are the kind of cards, because it's like $1 or $2, that you really need the 10. So we'll be losing money on a 9. If any of these cards come back a 9, which I'm sure some will be, you're basically losing money. So the rest of these cards, they're pretty low value. There's some that are a little bit more, over $10, but low value order. This was a bottom of the barrel submission. So here we go. 10 on this. I had a 9 or 10 on that. I have 9 or 10 on the rest of the cards, except one that I will get to second after this. So that's good to see. I think I either have that already. I have one of these already in a 10. This is the 2020 version. These, again, just base heroes, nothing special. I have 9 or 10 on this. Hit a 10. So that is also good. I think we're going to start speeding up really fast here, because there's nothing crazy. There's some Debo. I mean, I said it's all Niners, Ayuk, upcoming after this Kittle. If you care to stick around and see what's upcoming. All right, playbook. This is the only card that I just have a solid 9. It's a gold version, numbered out of 49, as you can see. See? Solid 9. Solid 7. So I was way off. I know there was a lot of white tips. You can see them. So I knew it was not going to get a 10. But I don't think a 7 was necessarily justified. So, interesting with that. Definitely won't be keeping that. All right, Kittle Prism 2019. This is the just orange, numbered out 249. I had to flip a couple of these over because I couldn't remember the numbering. And then there's some other, I think the Debos they're not numbered and I couldn't tell. Excuse me. Just from the back. All right, this I have as a 9 or 10, favoring the 9 side. It's the only one that actually there's one other. Excuse me. I do have a cough currently, as you can tell. Trying to get through it. All right, this one hit the 9. It's a little tough. Felt pretty solid on that, but what are you going to do? The red wave, I believe this is. Yes, red wave. These are numbered out of 149. 9 or 10 on this. And it hits the 10. Tasty. I'd rather have this, obviously, in the 10, color matching, than the orange. So I will take that. It's kind of like, all these are just kind of crossing the fingers at this point. All right, out of the Kittle phase into Brandon Ayuk. This is the reactive gold, not numbered. It's probably some retail or something maybe. I don't know what this would have come out of. There's so many different variations back then. This is when I was starting to get in the hobby and doing breaks. Advise against breaks unless you kind of love gambling. 9 or 10, of course, on this, and it hit the 10. Sweet looking card, actually. Once it's in a 10. I know, there's probably a gazillion of them out there, so. Excuse me. So it's not that highly collectible, but Ayuk's having a year this year, so it's kind of nice that I'm grading some of his cards that I've just had stashed away. 9 or 10 on this. This is base paper stuff. $1 card. It hit an 8. So I overlooked something. But won't spend too much time on that. I think this is the rarest of the cards, maybe in the entire order. They're not numbered, but they're like pretty hard to find. They're considered short prints, even though they're negatives. And like I said, they are not numbered. And they're like a variation. It's like a variation image. So, 9 or 10 on this. And it hit. I'm going to assume the 9 because it was off center. I remember high. So I couldn't imagine it getting a 10. Did not expect that at all. I've actually held this back from grading prior because I thought it wasn't justified to get a 10. Now that's in a 10, but I just look at how off center it is left to right. I don't even have to show you the whole card. You can just see from that border to that border. A lot thicker over here compared to there. But, I don't know. Top, bottom, pretty close just looking at it real quick. But left and right just didn't appetize me, but I threw it in. Not quite sure how this card gets a 10 based on... You always have to review your cards. Like I said, overlook things and then you just kind of like throw your hands up in the air with questions of, I guess I'll take it. Favoring the 9 side, 9 or 10 on this. This is the red, white, and blue as we can see. Debo, rookie card, 10. Good, 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 good. And the final card in the order. Thank you for joining me today, the Green Prism. I already have this in a PSA 10, so I've either sold it or maybe this is about to be another one. 9 or 10 on this, 10. So, good to get some Niner cards back as they're starting to really, really heat up. And pricing would be primo right now to get top dollar on current market. So definitely favoring the 10s, which is good on this. Happy it didn't go crazy sideways with this order. Stay tuned. Next order will be all George Kittle. Definitely some bigger cards. I think there's some autos and higher end cards in that one. So stay tuned for that if you're a Kittle fan for this channel. Thank you as always for watching. Take care. Have a good one.